Hi, Greg Hampshire, Aadvantage Insurance Group, a family-owned and operated independent insurance agency in central Pennsylvania. Today we're going to talk about the chaos in the insurance industry. No, not the chaos going on back here in our parking lot at the office. It's relatively quiet here. But when I say chaos in the insurance industry, I mean it's kind of blowing up. We're entering what's known as a hard market, and there are going to be some serious implications for you as the insurance consumer. So today we're going to talk about what that hard market means and different ways that you can protect yourself as we move through this next phase in the insurance industry. So I mentioned a hard market. What does that mean? A hard market means that it is getting exceedingly difficult for carriers to write business. Prices are going up across the board. A lot of carriers have had to ask for increases from the states that they write in. They've had exceedingly high loss ratios. So claims are up, but not only claims going up, but the cost of those claims have gone up considerably as well. So if you've heard any insurance news, you might have noticed that the losses that companies have experienced are pretty high. So we've had nationwide carriers that have been announcing that they're going to stop doing business in states. There's one carrier that I know you know the name of. They've announced that they're going to stop all new business in all but 9 states, and those 9 states are going to have to prove that they are good risks in order to qualify for being written. So what does that mean for you? One, if you are lucky enough to qualify already for a good conservative carrier, make sure you are doing your best to keep your record clean. I know accidents happen, that's why we have insurance, but just take a little extra time in your commutes. Make sure you're doing your safe driving practices, keep distances between you and other vehicles, because you want to keep your record clean. You don't want to give your carrier a reason to say, hey, this individual is no longer a good risk for us, and give them an excuse to cancel or non-renew your policy. On the home side as well, if you have a small claim, you may want to reconsider filing that claim. If it's slightly above your deductibles, you may want to just take care of that yourself. Again, I know that's the reason that you have insurance. You want things taken care of. But if you file claims, that is an indication to the carrier that there might be something else going on there, and they may reevaluate your policies. The second thing, if you are not in what we would determine to be a conservative carrier, carriers that have very broad underwriting appetites, they essentially write everybody. You'll also often hear them in commercials talking about getting legal for less or saving you 15%. Those types of carriers in general used to write anybody that would apply. As the market hardens, even they are starting to restrict who they are allowing inside of their portfolio. So before things harden too much, you may actually want to go out and shop your insurance into more of those conservative carriers before things get a little out of control and you are no longer able to move into those more conservatively priced carriers. So those are just 2 things to keep in mind as we enter this hard market. Note, if you are going to go buy a property that is a little questionable, so the age of the roof is not within the last 20 years, or there are some condition issues. If you're looking to flip properties or they are vacant properties, you're going to have a hard time right now finding a carrier that's willing to write it. So make sure if you are going to enter into any of those kinds of deals, you're calling your insurance agent ahead of time before you sign on the dotted line. We're starting to get some of those requests that come in and we just can't place them anywhere. So it's chaos. It may not look like it, but it is. So as always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them in below this video. And if not, we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.